Have you ever wondered what a core unit or a complete unit is? Usually developers, they offer you core units and complete units, and it's really confusing. So today I will be featuring Gaia unit here in Idesia Lipa, Batangas. I will be showing you the difference. All right? Hi, my name is CJ. Welcome to another episode of Southbound Properties PH. Currently here in Idesia Lipa, Batangas. So there's a lot of improvements here already. From the time that we first vlogged it, it's like bare land almost and just model unit standing. But look at the aerial view right now of the whole property. There's a lot of units that has been constructed for all three units. The Aria, which is the townhouse, the Thalia, which is the single attached unit, and the Gaia, which is the single detached unit. So for today's video, I will be featuring the Gaia model house. This is a 3-bedroom, 2 toilet and bath, single detached home. So what's a single detached? First off, a single detached is house with clearances on all sides. So usually here in the Philippines, we have 2.5 to 3 meters clearance on all sides of the house. That's a requirement by the government, by the way. So yeah, so here behind me, you see, this is the Gaia. It's got a lot area of 100 square meters and a floor area of 63 square meters. It's got its own garage over here. As you can see, it's got its own garage. This is really wide, so it can fit in a big SUV even. And it's got its own lot over here, additional lot. That's what you get for getting a single detached. You get more of the lot, you know, and it's really nice because you can turn this into a lanai, you know, and additional space over here. So you can have the utility, or you can maximize the utility area. So as mentioned earlier, you have a clearance of 2.5 to 3 on all sides. The back side is usually the biggest one. This is usually 3, 2.5 to 3, because you know you can turn this to an external kitchen or laundry area. And this door over here, this will lead you to the kitchen. I'll show you what's inside in a bit. So I tour you a little bit around the house first. So again, this unit is a dressed up unit. So once it's dressed up, these are suggestions. You will see suggestions on how you can optimize, maximize the space. So again, earlier I mentioned what a core unit is. So a core unit is basically a bare unit. So it doesn't have any tiles in it. It doesn't have any furnishings in it. It doesn't have anything aesthetic. It's not there. Nothing. Like bare, really bare. No ceiling even. But you've got, you know, those electricals standby already for you. You see here in the photo, this is the bare unit, the core unit of the Gaia. So in price, there's definitely a big difference. So let's tour you around first the dressed up one, because it's nice and cool over here. So once you enter, you have a very cozy living area over here. This house actually fits a 4 to 5 member family, single family of course. And you've got very nice allocations for the windows. Here you can actually put a wood panel over here, like maximizes all the way to the top, and just, you know, mount your TV there. So you can get rid of this to have more space. But look, this is the walking space at the center. You can still do a lot here, over here. But since this is a PA Properties and Hankyu Henshin property, they're into Asia modern living inspiration. So Japanese inspired, and also the technology and how the house is built, it's Japanese as well. So again, going back to the tour of the house, you have here a very nice space for a 6-seater dining set. So you've got a beautiful view of the outside from your dining area. Nice, eh? You can, you know, this is a sliding door over here. And as mentioned earlier, you can convert this outside here for your lanai. So you can have an extension of it even. So this is a dressed up. So these are suggestions. So you can have this. Here, they used a granite tabletop with a tabletop stove and overhead cabinets for more space. There are built-in cabinets over here as well, but these are not included in the core type of home. So you can put your fridge here. These are options. There's another window allocation over here, so you know your house won't smell if you cook. So over here, they made good use of the space under the stairs, so you can do like this one, like an extended study area, or actually you can use this as, or close this so you can make it as another storage area for you. So nice. So if you can see in the photo, this is the bare unit. Like there's no wood laminates, it's just cement all over. And the stairs, for the bare unit, the stairs is just metal railings. The staircase, the stair steps rather, is just made of metal and cement. It's not solid cement though, but it's cement and metal frames. But if you dress it up, it will look like this. You can paint the metal railings and then just put wood laminates, you know, and if you want, you can really make it a solid cement. So before we go up, I would like to show you the first toilet and bath, which is located here at the ground floor. So in the photo, for a bare unit, you can see it's just cement. Like there's no laminate, there's no tiles, no other accessories. You just have the toilet and the lavatory. But here, this is the dressed up version. So they made good use of these very nice tiles from floor to ceiling. And then these accessories over here, very zen. So very nice. They used PVC door, by the way. There, so this is the first toilet and bath at the ground floor. So let's check out the second floor. So here you've got 2 flights of stairs. 1 in the winding step over here, and then 2. Once you get up here, you have 1, 2, and the third bedroom, and the second toilet and bath. So here, this is like a space, a very nice space for you to have that allocation for another big window over here that would give you natural light and not ventilation because you can't open it, but at least you can serve energy by that natural light coming in. So before we check out the rooms, let's check out the second toilet and bath. Again, they used PVC door, and without my heels, I am currently at 5'5". So you can see it's still high ceiling. Again, with the core unit or the bare unit, you won't see the ceiling. This one, it's not there. It's just bare. So also in the core unit, it's just cement again. But this time, they used the same tiles that they used at the ground floor, toilet and bath, and the colors of grays, beige, whites, that gives you that minimalist feel, no? So it's nice. So once you get out here, there's a little foyer over here, and you have another source of light, and this time with ventilation because you can open this one. But if you have a centralized air conditioning, you don't need to open that anymore. All right, so this is a walking space. So let's tour you in the first bedroom. So over here, this is a very cozy bedroom. This is good for a single bed for one of your kids or two of your kids. Why? Because you can turn this into a bunk bed, or just that bunk bed without that second bed at the bottom, turn it into a study or a storage area, and then get rid of this. So you will not consume that much space. So there's allocations for windows. Nice. Okay, let's go to the second bedroom. The second bedroom, it's got the same size of the first one. It's good for a single bed as well. But again, if you don't have these huge and bulky cabinets, then you don't have to worry about space. The bare unit won't have these partitions for the bedrooms. So it's totally bare. So it's up to you on how you would like to maximize the space for your second floor. Your 3 bedrooms can be turned into 2 huge bedrooms or 1 huge master. So it's up to you. That's the advantage of having the bare unit. You can design it all you want. So nice. So this time we'll get to the master bedroom. This one is the master bedroom. It's not that big, but it's really cozy. You get to use it to sleep anyway. So it's good for a queen size bed. Not too much space over here, but again, it depends on how you would lay out your furnitures. So you'd have more space if you really like. There's a cabinet over here as well. Again, this is part of the one huge space when you get to have that bare unit. Okay? So, since you're the master of the house, you get to have an access to this beautiful balcony. It's the advantage of being the master of the house. You get to have the balcony all to yourself. So they have a very good space for their balcony where you can have your morning coffee, vitamin D, or, just chill at night, have champagne with your better half, This is really cozy. This is Idesia Lipa. Usually Lipa is the 3rd coolest city in Luzon. And as you can see, it's really nice, zen. They're gonna have, for their amenities, they're gonna have their own clubhouse, of course, with pool. They will have their own sports centers, and they will have an amphitheater where you can have that outdoor movie with your families, right? As a community, that is very good. I don't get to see that much amphitheaters being built in some of the developers I've seen. That's one very good point here in Idesia Lipa. So again, Idesia Lipa, Gaia unit, it's 100 square meters of lot area with a floor area of 63 square meters. You can get it as a complete one. Again, complete is with divisions for the rooms, and the core unit, which is the totally bare one without any tiles, any partitions. Okay, so I answered your question. So for more details on the price, on how to get to see the property, if you want to, you can call me at this number below. This is CJ from Southbound Properties PH. I hope to see you here. All right, bye.